Q1 adjusted gross margin of 50.5%, 52.5%. Yes, it was 45.7%. So it's way better than expected. Sean, for their
Madam?
Yes.
All right, we do have the chat.
Do you want me to go or are you gonna go?
Chat.
It's my turn.
Show it's over there.
Okie dokie.
If anything moving around.
You know it takes time for this thing.
Of course.
So we'll get that going for you guys.
I was
Let's do a little bit of rundown.
looking at some stuff
Interesting day with that
had earnings.
And open AI.
So
Okay, maybe you can tell our viewers what
yeah,
those
I'll
earnings
talk about
are.
it.
Out there what that
I'll talk about it. You know how I am. I had to
And today we're back down to the small amount, 3%, but yesterday's 5% being dwarfed a little bit. Well, that.
I had to
No comment.
you know.
It went from 170.
Why you say no comment?
Up from 185. Now back.
You said, I know how you are, and I said no comment.
But still.
Oh, okay.
Outside rooms there, so that's nice. DOJ versus Google, right? So Google right now today having to look again. The guns always pointed at Google. They're such a big company, but as you can see,
Let's see.
that 50 period moving up. And now we can see about the daily chart, which is what you got down here.
Well,
Back. Google here today.
all right, so I have
Nice
to.
downside play, but still better than market. The Nasdaq they were down 0.7. So Nasdaq there today as that comes back here again as well. All right, now we have another battle. Fight. It's Amazon versus the FTC.
Fight.
Talk about again. Hey, yo.
All right, guys.
Right now.
Welcome back.
Can you put your bozos down, please?
I'm sorry.
Can you put the background noise down?
Yes, I always do that. Welcome back, guys. And we're gonna do a quick review. We'll discuss some items today, and hopefully I'll do it not as quick as Miss Munoz, but I'll do it as decently. So if you're looking at the NASDAQ, it was ultimately a down day. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest with you now.
Everything was.
The SPY side of things, and I still think it was a down day. But the NASDAQ was leading things. We do have some trend breakers. So we do have Dicky Dicks. And from the very beginning, as you can see, Dick's kind of went cray and just kind of like,
did they have earnings?
Hey, I'm up in the air. Let's see. That's a good question. It had it on the end of August. I don't know if that's a reason for it to come up like it did. It did a nice gap. But it just went cray today. And literally, and because it was so down the other day, and because of how everything was, you would be thinking that this would go like continue going down because that's what was trending yesterday. And it just went like nuts. Like literally,
Well, there has to
went
be
up
a
like
reason.
$12. So there must be some news here.
I'm gonna investigate.
Ms. Munoz will investigate in the background. Because if there is no news, this caca probably should be coming down tomorrow. But there had to be something going on here. Because obviously one would think it should be going down. Intel, I don't want to call Intel a caca stock, but it kind of is for the time being. So, because a caca stock goes against the grain does not surprise me. That seems normal to me. So, if everything was going down and Intel went up, it kind of makes sense. You can expect this to come down like it started to yesterday, but you could expect it to come down tomorrow. Then we have Boeing. And honestly, even though Boeing's still hanging around at 200, I still consider Boeing a caca stock in my mind. Eventually, it will be back to normal, but this is probably where I should have bought it at. I was waiting for this 120 area. But you know, even though it's obviously cheaper than where it has been, I personally think it's come down a long, long way, and it's just in a bad situation. So eventually it will get up here, but it's been doing this 230, boom, down, 230, boom, down again, and it did go down. And I was hoping it would hit this good, and it just didn't hit it enough. But it came down, it just didn't come down all the way. So this will probably stay here. Now, it could go up or down. I think it should go down just the way it's been in the news, but it could break out or come back down. If it does come back down, then I still would buy it here. If it comes back down to this 130 to 120 area, I will probably
I think I found the news. I will let
buy
you
a
know.
long contract. So, but it could break out too. So that's something to watch. We could put BA to watch, but it's a long-term watch. It's nothing big. So let's let Munoz talk about Dix for a minute.
Goldman Sachs sees Dick's Foot Locker combination putting rivals on their heels. Okay, so as the largest sporting goods retailer with its Foot Locker acquisition, Dick's Sporting Goods now has increased global reach and scale, achieving even stronger vendor relationships and differentiating Dick's among its competitors. With strong merchandise, improved consumer spending trends, and the ability to restore attractive margins at Foot Locker, Goldman Sachs analyst Kate reinstated a post-acquisition Dick's Sporting Goods with the buy rating and 274 price target, which represents a 25% upside to Monday's closing price. I don't want to continue to read, but I think it has something to do with it acquiring Foot Locker.
So that acquirement, let's just go back really quick. We'll go back to Dix in a second, but for XOM people, this is we're going into winter, and if this is it crossed it going down, and then it looks like it may cross it again going up. When does gasoline get expensive in the summer? So it looks crazy as if this could break out the way it kind of looks. But because we're going in the winter, I just really would not I still would really wait till it hits $100 before I get into XOM or any kind of gasoline or oil, or oil type of company.
Are you okay?
So that's just my thing. But
Can you look at
yeah,
USO then for a second to confirm that?
USO. So for USO, it probably kind of did a Dix. USO looks like it, funny. USO looks a similar version. Um, it's usually it will go up in the summer, so you would think we would be heading down this fall, but I just don't know the way this thing's looking. I know they're probably gonna want to keep oil cheap
It's on
just
hard
because of the
buy.
war. So yes, it's on hard buy. Just because of the war. Um, but I still wouldn't get into XOM until it hits 100. But we'll watch it for the next time frame to see if it goes up or down. I guess Miss Munoz, by stating that it's on hard buy, she's indicating that she believes it will go down. Uh, I'm not going to disagree with her, but I'm not going to agree with her either. Um, but we are going into winter. So that tells you everything you need to know. So winter, it should go down, but I don't like the way the trend is going. And with war going on, I just don't know. But the war, based on the wars, they should want uh gas to come down. But we are anyone who does oil for heating and stuff like that, that does play a role, and that's gonna get expensive. So that factors in too. It's not just gas for driving, but people use the oil for heating. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to Dick's. Um, so Miss Munoz stated the purchase of Foot Locker, and it looks like Dick's had been about to be maybe about to cross the trend now. I would think based off of this thing, it had been doing well anyway and was coming up just because of the I'm sure people knew about this buyout or merger, whatever they're calling it, beforehand. So I don't think this is like news of any sort. Like the key people already knew about this. So will it continue to go up? It looks like it makes sense. Um, yeah, it does look like it makes sense. I guess you wouldn't bet against it. Um, if it's a merger. But if it's just fake news of, hey, we're considering this and they don't do it, then it may come back down. But Dick's has always been strong, so, you know, you could take it and run with it. Um, or just buy a contract. Campbell's, that's gonna come up over the winter. We know that. Um, all of this other stuff in the middle that didn't do too much. We know what's going on with Tarche. Um, it's still gonna continue going down Skid Row. It's really nothing to state about this, but it is kind of interesting to watch it falter. There's really no areas to buy it at right now. It's past this 90 area. So I don't know, like you can just buy and hold on to it, should be able to come up eventually. Um, let's see, Dollar Tree. Let's see what did it do. It never came back up. Um, Miss Munoz was correct about this. This whole gap down that it did, it continued to come down. Um, and who knows where it will land. It may land at 90. If it gets to 90 and you're like, oh, now you want to buy it. I am personally gun ho on this, but my contract failed me, so but 90 may be a spot that you want to get in so it can ramp up for the winter. Because now whatever is being sold there is definitely over $1, $1.25. So that's Dollar Tree,
I wouldn't get
McDonald's.
it until it gets all the way down there to like the number that you said, and it gives you a good indication of a buy. Otherwise, I would get it at the line that you had other marked.
Miss Munoz agrees. Um, so 90 is the call. And let's see where we were at. Mickey D's. I don't really care about this, but I just wanted to show it to you guys. Just to show you where it's at. Because it's something we had talked
It's
about with the
actually at
app.
a good buying zone.
Uh, you mean shorting zone or buying? You think it'll come back up? It is breaking out. Eh,
Let me study it and
I
I'll
don't
like
know.
give you more. I'll give you more information mañana, guys.
Okay. She'll
I
talk
mean, I
about
gotta
it.
I gotta study it for a second, but it is near the 100 or 200, and
She will study and get back to you guys.
I'll study it.
Um, it looks like it's for the near future. It may be heading down, but hey, it could be eventually breaking out long term. Um, let's see. Uh, Disney is not doing anything. We'll just look at this a quick second. Overall, we both were kind of disappointed in this. It's back down on the slide. It hit that 120 or so, and then it's sliding again.
It's
So,
not reliable.
yes, it's very unreliable. If you can get it at 80, then yeah, okay, whatever. But
Honestly, if you are going to spend $112 or
yeah,
more, just get AMD or NVDA until it's at a good level to
get a
buy.
2-year contract and then
Not,
just
no,
don't
don't
look
even
at it.
bother. Don't even
Yeah.
bother. Just
I'm
get
just saying,
something
there's
else.
people who like it, you know.
Don't bother, guys.
Nikete.
Don't bother.
So Nikete is um let's see, what is Nikete doing? It has come all the way back down. So it's back on the line again. And I guess you would consider it. I would think that the freaking Foot Locker bio, Dick's Foot Locker would help it, but I don't know. But Nikete has a lot of other problems. I do think this is gonna do a bump up from today. Um, but Nikete has a lot of problems because Nikete doesn't make many of its shoes in the Americas, in the United States, and other companies there. So another company, especially located in the Massachusetts area, that starts with an N and a B. You guys can figure it out.
It's better.
It's just a better shoe. Let's just be honest. Okay. It's like, filet mignon and potter's meat or something. Or canned potter's meat by So American Airlines, uh it got crazy.
Ah,
It's still on another um another what people would call hanger. And it did, if you want to call this a little breakout, I guess you can call it that, but it didn't go far. But I do know it should come back. So buy it around 11 people
correct.
and hold it for the winter, fall, whatever you want to call it. Um This says it's not negative that much, but it did go down. And look at this crazy hanger. This is why Miss Munoz says this business is going down. I do have a little call here just for the pop up. So we can pop up to boom and then KAT. But if you want to be on the safe side, wait till it pops up tomorrow and then you can short it.
Order filled.
Oh, that tells you what I'm into right now. They had earnings. We'll go over that in a little bit. NFOX, who cares? We don't trade that. It's too expensive. Meta, we don't trade that. It's too expensive. And it's always the stronger of the two, even though Meta went down like crazy. It tried to trick people. But it still went down. DraftKings, I'm in this. People, I'm up a little bit, but get some freaking options on this for DraftKings. This works like clockwork. Football season to down, the start of football season to end the football season up. Okay, so just go with it, get it. It's yes, you'll have to hold on to 6 months, but it's worth it. Today was a perfect day to get it. It was a down deal. Um, it's not gonna be at the cheapest price because, you know, at the end of the football season, this is right in February where the last game, it goes down like crazy. This is where you should have got it over in the summer. And then it builds itself back up to football. And then it continues. And then it repeats this. So, yes, I told you to get it during this period. But if you didn't, it's relatively cheap now. Tesla, it went down just like everything else today. So it's a good stock on a bad day, as you can see. It tried to come up a little bit. It was the stronger, one of the strongest like Meta today, but then it gave it up. Tried to come back to weave up and then eventually gave it up. Sometimes the ones that try to be strong, in the end, they give it up all the way. Tesla Snow, NVIDIA. This one made you wait, but after the first few half hour, it was obvious. I tried to do a little pop-up. What I try to do is in the beginning, I try to go, if I think it's going up, I'll do a call in the very beginning. I'll put it on in the pre-market, and then I'll get out when it pops up. And within sometime the first 15, 20 minutes, it'll start to come back down. Then I'll get out. And that's when I'll do my put when it's like up here. So then I get it going up as a call, and then I can buy as a put. Many times people won't get in here this first 15, 20 minutes, and they'll just do a put when it starts to go down. Yes, you can do that, but I do like to get the money in the beginning too. So after a minute of this doing this one little pop-up, it just went up. Down. It tried to pretend because 10 to 10:30 it goes up a little bit. It tried to pretend that it was doing something, but that was obviously a lie. Because if it was actually doing a real up, it would have already been above VWAP. But because it was way below VWAP, and it could not get past me, no matter how it tried to trick you. For this spot at 10:30 to just be at VWAP at 10:30, That's very terrible. So that tells you just right there that this is going to be an all down day because up to 10:30, everything's been underneath VWAP. And then when it does the push 10 to 10:30, which is usually the first strong push, it's just lackluster and only can barely get above VWAP. So that tells you, if you didn't know it here, this is an automatic short the vast majority of the times that this is boom going down. Microsoft, I'm assuming it did the same thing. Looks like it. Yeah. Um, it's up in the sky like everything else. Amazon looks like it did the same thing. Yep. Looks like Amazon was even better to go with. Amazon gave it up immediately. Boom. And then Amazon, by 10:30, it couldn't even get to above VWAP. Then it tried to be a little bit aggressive, but this is all down. This is all down. If this is as best you can do by 10:30, you're not going anywhere. Coin, if you're into the crypto caca, this is another thing where you when you stay below VWAP this whole time up through 10:30 to 11, you're headed down no matter what. This is not all-time high, but it's damn near close, above 300 for coin. That tells you a lot. And then Piton went down, but Piton does things on off days. Uh, my option should have gone down for Piton because I was at 408 before. I didn't even look at that. Oh, it's still at 408. So it didn't move I guess because it's so long, it doesn't affect it. But anyway, so I got into Crazy Micron like a nutcase because that's what I do. I like to give money back. Micron is on what you call it? It's on a what do you call this damn thing? Um uh it's on earnings. And earnings was very good. And it popped up like cray cray. And then it starts sliding back, hoping that it comes back up by the day. As you can see, I have my little thing here. Um, I'm being very optimistic here, but hey, I believe in it. But anyway, so that was just a earnings play for me. I like to do those plays. It's up in the sky, high, like a nutcase. And they could just bring it down just because they want to. But there's really nothing that was terrible about earnings. But these businesses probably do want to bring it down because they probably been this right here has been going on since this. So here it started to come up, a month before earnings or a few weeks before, boom, let's bring this business up. So even if it's good, we're gonna scale it back. So it's just something to know. NVIDIA, that was another one I did today. I talked about that where I tried to hit the long, but it didn't really work because it was so weak. I was using these Wix as guide and it was like, oh, it'll pop up here. So I kind of got out without, I probably dropped $100 on it, but I kind of made it up because I was in Tesla, and Tesla was a little bit stronger. But then I just got out of Tesla and focused on my puts, and that paid off. But it just made you wait, that's all. Other than that, I still got Campbell's and DraftKings, which you all know of. And then on my other caca, I'm still waiting for my crazy carnival. But it's been behaving a little bit better recently. But basically, guys, that's it. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I think we're done. I kind of talked for a long time today. Um, so so yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good day. Don't forget, please like and subscribe, send us comments because this keeps us going so we can keep, sending you guys good reviews and information. And we do like this because it does help us, and we hope that it helps you guys too. So if it does, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, send us a comment, and then if you want us to review something that we're not reviewing, because usually we just review what we trade, then please send us a comment and we'll talk about it. All right, peace. Miss Munoz, you got anything?
Nope.
Peace out.